You may not know it yet, but there is advertising all around you. There's advertising right here, and right here. There's advertising right here. The New York Theater is being advertised right here. And Frankie, he advertises himself to colleges.
Okay.
Advertisement right here. It's everywhere. Nick is advertising motorsport right here. Okay. One of the most persuasive techniques used in advertising is using the power of authority. Would you rather believe an ordinary York student, Maddie Douglas, or would you rather believe me, Dr. Toe of psychology? For example, say there's a Foot Locker commercial. Now, since we are drawn to figures of authority, who are you more likely to believe? Little Timmy right here, who's just wearing the shoes, or Dr. John Smith, the pediatrician, who is a natural and a professional in her field of feet. But contrarily, this pediatrician just makes the shoes, but she does not experience them. And that's why LeBron James is clearly more qualified to advertise the feet product. So because not only does he experience it, but he knows the shoe unlike any other. And because you are inspired by this character of LeBron James and not Dr. John Smith, you are more persuaded to buy Foot Locker shoes for whoever shows Jabron names. Another technique that advertisers use are statistics and jargons. Statistics are exaggerated percentages used to capture your attention, to furthermore convince you that a company knows what they're talking about. For this example, I'm going to use Nike and Foot Locker. Nike says that 98% of their customers experience a more comfortable feel in their foot after they wear their shoes, and they claim that 42% of their customers get a 6-inch higher vertical, whereas Foot Locker says, my shoes are comfortable and you get a higher jump from our shoes. Jargons are overly complicated words used to in a way confuse Jargons are overly complicated words used to convince the viewer that the company is professional in their field. For example, Nike says that their shoes prevent hepatomegaly and hepatomegalocytosis. And Foot Locker says our shoes prevent liver disease and cancer of the liver. Who do you think is more complex and educated, Nike or Foot Locker? Salespeople often take advantage of your time and your commitment to a company. Say you stroll into Macy's and you're regular customers. You walk by the aisles just browsing along, and suddenly a salesperson stops you, informs you about the newest parfum. You like it. It's only $30. They say, might as well buy it. But before you could buy it, he halts you and says, why don't you check out our assortment of perfumes? It's only, $300. And so you say, it's all right. I mean, I guess I spent so much time here just trying out, I might as well. And then he halts you again, and he says, why don't you buy our subscription to our magazine and subscription to a year worth of perfumes for $3,000. He's just yammering around for an hour and hours and hours, and it seems like to shut him up. And since you're so committed to the company and you have like buyer's rewards, you might as well buy the $3,000 one just to get them out of your face. Salespeople often take advantage of your time and your commitment to the company, and in this case, Macy's. Companies often fool you into believing that a product they're selling is in low supply. For example, you're buying your son a golden Lego set for Christmas. The Lego company persuades you into believing that it's in limited supply, and they charge $700 for this limited supply, exclusively premium item. And so you buy it for him for $700 for his Christmas present. Now, you think you just bought the last one, but you're wrong. They're just manufacturing more. And in spring, it's $500. And in summer, it's $300. And in fall, it is $20. Companies often trick customers into believing that something is in limited supply, when really it isn't. And they get a higher price. They get more money out of your wallet. The fixed action pattern used in advertising is when a customer associates the quality of a good with its name, and more primarily, its price. The fixed action pattern. Say you are considering 2 pairs of shoes. The $400 Les Chaussures de Nike Supérieures, or the $250 Skechers. Now, you compare the price of the two. One is clearly more expensive than the other. However, you know, because of the title obviously, that Les Chaussures de Nike Supérieures are higher quality than the Skechers. And then, so you decide to go with the Nikes. This is the fixed action pattern. This is just an overview of all the topics covered in my chapter in the Yaz Psych textbook. For more information on the topic, you should read Persuasion and Advertising, found in Yaz Psych 2016 to 2017 York textbook. See, I'm advertising, guys. Goodbye.